Hello there, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. My name is Oluwayomi Ute, and it's such a joy to come your way this beautiful Easter Monday. Wow. Thank God for Easter. Thank God for Easter. And I hope you've rested a bit. And today is also a public holiday, so you still have opportunity to rest. So feel free, grab a cup of coffee and join me today as we look at the power of vision. What can you see? And a big shout out to every single person joining me live. Thank you so much for a share of your time. I do not take it for granted at all. Thank you for joining me in this edition. And for those that will watch thereafter, thank you. Thank you so much. And like I will always say, I will always ask you for it and never get tired of doing this for me. Please like the video, share it, let somebody out there know that there is something called Knocks to Nuggets. Let your friends know, let your family know, let your frenemies know about Knocks to Nuggets. And if you go to the YouTube page, honestly, not because I'm the one saying it, but for real, there's so much to glean from that page. Sometimes I just sit down there and I just listen to past episodes and I'm refreshed, I'm enlightened. My knowledge is increased, even though I was actually there for the live edition, but I hear some things I didn't hear the first time. So please just hop to that channel and just scroll through, listen, add value to yourselves. I might add value to the world. Thank you so much for joining me. I do not take it for granted at all. So today we are saying, what can you see? The power of vision. What can you see? And a lot of time when you talk about what can you see, you think maybe of the natural eyes. What can my eyes see? Mm-mm. Today, I'm not talking about the natural eyes. I'm talking about what can you see in your inner man, in your inner self. What can you see? The power of vision. It affects everything around you. And then as I thought about the power of vision, I recall a quote by, I think it's Ellen Keller, that said, they asked her, what is worse than being blind? And said, it's having eyes that cannot see. Wow. So what's worse than being blind? Said it's having eyes that cannot see. And that's a tough one. It's one thing to have eyes, another thing to have eyes that see. So today we're looking about power of vision. Don't mind me and my gadgets today. They have been a bit distracting, but we are going to get through and have a wonderful time together. Remember to call up your friends. Those who are not yet online, tell them to join right away because we're going to have a blast. So talking about vision, what's vision? Jonathan Swift said, vision is the art of seeing the invisible. And that's what it is, the art of seeing the invisible. And I want to go back to my experiment again today. I know a lot of times it's about what we see. I know we've seen this severally, we've talked about it severally, and so it's like it's not new to you. But then let's do it again. What can you see? You can see water in a glass. That's fine. Is it filled? Can you see half full or half empty? That is the important thing. It's what you see. You see, if you see this glass as half full, your attitude to everything about it will be different than you see it as half empty. And that's the power of vision. It's that invisible thing. Now, I mean, everybody can see that the glass is not full. Yes, there's water in the glass, is not full. Yes, we can see. But can you see it as half full or half empty? That is the important thing. When you see it as half empty, it connotes negativity. It talks about what you don't have. So you go out, so say, oh, you're looking good. Yes, I am, but I wish my hair was longer. You're that bot person. Oh, you're looking nice. Yes, I am. I wish this dress was white. You're looking good. Yes, I am, but I wish. There's always that but. And that's the challenge. It colors everything around you. And pretty soon, those who are positive don't want to come around you because they don't want bots in their lives. They don't want bots around them. They want to be positive. And that's the important thing about the power of vision. Let's listen to what, excuse me, what George Washington had to say. He said, where there is no vision, there is no hope. Where there is no vision, there is no hope. That's the power of vision. And that just aligns with the Bible that says, where there is no vision, the people perish. So where there is no vision, there is no hope. I was talking to a young lady not too long ago, and I said, 5 years from now, where do you even see yourself? And she drew blank. And I'm like, what? You can't even think of yourself 5 years from now, just 5 short years from now. And she drew blank. So she wants to live her life, kiss Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. And guess what? She will just go and coast through life. Any way the life goes, she would go. And I said, so I don't like where I ended. You had no plan. You had no vision. You saw nothing. So life will take control of you and just drift you anyhowly. The power of vision. James Allen says this. It says, dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Talking about vision, dream big. Sit down and just dream it. Where do you want to see yourself in another 5 years? By December this year, where do you want to see yourself? What do you want to have happened in your life? In the next 5 years, by 2030, what do you want to see? By 2035, what do you want to see? You pay nothing for dreaming. It's free. Imagination is totally free, but that's where visions are birthed. So dream big, dream lofty. Think of yourself and think big about yourself. As you dream, as you think, you become. And I love this. And I think it's Marcel Proust that said, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeing new lands, but in seeing with new eyes. Truth be told, nothing new under the sun, nothing new is what you see, is exactly what you see. So the land is not new, but what are you seeing? Have you entered your room before and you said, I didn't notice this before? And someone says, so it's always been there. Something I didn't notice, just came to you at that point in time. And it begins to affect everything that you do. Vision. Another quote on vision said, your vision is not limited by what your eyes can see, but what your mind can imagine. That goes to the first definition, that vision is seeing the invisible. It's not what your eyes can see, it's what your mind can imagine. What can you see? Are you seeing life as half empty? Nothing is working for you. Oh, inflation is eating up everything. Your income is not increasing. Oh, you might even lose your job. Oh, you're not even yet married. Oh, your children, you don't know how to pay their. Is that all you are seeing? Are you seeing a beautiful future that's saying all things are possible? Are you seeing the future that is saying, if I can dream it, I can be it? Are you seeing a future that is saying, whatever I desire, I get? Is what can you see? You know, when you see this glass as half empty, you're not even able to thank God for it. You're not able to express gratitude. You're not able to say, thank you, Jesus, at least I have this. I know the problem. If you cannot thank God for this, you cannot multiply it. Because you always look down on it. You forget that there are 1,001 people out there that don't even have a glass. Talk us of having water in a glass. When you cannot thank God for the half in your glass, you cannot fill up that glass. That's the power of vision. But if you can thank God for the half, with the attitude of gratitude, you begin to see more than the half. You need to attract people that will add to your glass. You need to do things that will add to your glass. In a little while, you discover that what you thought was half filled will be practically filled. And then when it gets full, guess what? It begins to overflow. From your life, other lives are being touched. From your life, other lives are being transformed. From your life, other people are being helped. So, but I was half filled a few hours ago. Because of your attitude towards it, you have not only filled your glass, you are beginning to fill other glasses. Where there is no vision, never forget it. There is no hope. What can you see? You see, life is filled with adversity, and that's the truth. You can't pray it out, you can't wish it out, you can't fast it out, but every adversity, every failure, Every heartache, every challenge carries with it the seed of an equal and greater benefit. Every challenge carries with it the seed of an equal or even greater benefit. But the only way you can maximize it or bring out that benefit is when you can see the potential in that challenge. Have you thought about something? The same thing you are complaining about, the same somebody else is seeing and is making money from it. So, oh, the weather is so hot. The weather is so hot. What can we do? Somebody is thinking, how do we make the air cool? Somebody thinks of air conditioner. And so, oh, air conditioner, yes, this consumes a lot of electricity. How else can we make it? Look for something that can consume less electricity. Someone said, okay, this consumes less electricity, but then it's still expensive. What can we do? Someone said, okay, we can make one that can use solar. Now, somebody is there saying the weather is hot, the weather is hot, the weather is hot. Somebody is saying the weather is hot. How can I help? It invent an air conditioner. Someone says, okay, air conditioner is good, but can it be better? Invent something that uses lower level of electricity. Someone says, that's still good, but it's still consuming some money. Someone says we can use one that actually uses solar. There's a lot of sun in this part of the world. We can use solar. The same situation. Somebody is still crying and whining. Somebody is making money. Same situation. Why? What can you see? Somebody saw problems and is wallowing in problems and is grumbling. Somebody is seeing opportunities and is saying, what can we make out of these opportunities? Life is about your choice. It's what you choose. You choose to see the glass half full or half empty. It's really your choice. Whatever you see is what you get. So you need to decide and tell yourself upfront, I want to see right. And beyond that, I want to begin to act right. You cannot act right until you see right. You cannot see right until you begin to think right. Because it's from the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks. But you know what? It's also from the abundance of the heart that the eyes see. So it must start from your mindset, from your heart. What are you thinking? Can you begin to shift from being negative to being positive? Now, if you're that person that knows how to complain, it will take some time. And I know it. But that's not it. The fact that it will take time does not mean you cannot do it. You can do it. So what do you need to do? Begin now to change your mind. When the negative things come, tell yourself, no, I'm not for this negative. That's the old me. All things are passed away. I'm a new person now. I'm not thinking negative. So what can I do about the situation? When people come to me and say, oh, guess what? There is no water. It's okay. That's fine. Can we get a keg? Is there somebody that has a running tap around? Can we get some water? You become the solution provider. And I saw this scripture maybe a few years ago that stuck to me. Every man will kiss the lips of him that has the answer. Not some, not few, not many, every. So the world is seeing the problems. They are ready to bow and kiss the lips of the few that are seeing the right things. What are you seeing? It matters what you see. What you see is very important. It changes everything. Are you going to sit down and see chaos? Or you see and see opportunities? What are you seeing? Yes, it's a function of what you see, and it starts from your mind. So what do I need you to start doing from today? Start speaking the right things to yourself. Because every time you hear the positive things, it sows the positive seeds in your heart. And pretty soon, you need to see positivity all around you. It starts from within. And within is controlled by the things you hear. The world will not tell you the things you want to hear. So say it to yourself. Say the right things to yourself. Be the first prophet over your life. And that's the power of affirmation. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm good, I'm lovely, I'm excellent, I'm the solution provider, I'm the wonder-working person the world is looking for because I carry the solutions that they want. You might be living in a one-room cubicle. It doesn't matter. See yourself living in that mansion that you desire and tell yourself, I'm moving out of here. I'm going into my mansion. The lines are falling for me in pleasant places. I have a good heritage. I'm big. I have abundance. Life flows through me. I'm bringing solution to my world. Say it. The first time you say it to yourself, trust me, you will laugh at yourself. But don't stop there. Keep saying it. After a while, it starts seeping in. After a while, it starts seeping in deeper. After a while, automatically it becomes the things you see. So you see the glass half full. So, oh, there's some water in this cup. What can we do to this water to make it more? You're treated to, oh no, just have a glass of water. It can't even satisfy this thirst. It can't even quench the thirst. What do I do with it? You have moved from that to say, oh, I have half a glass of water. What can I do with this? We can fill up this glass in no time. You have shifted. You know why? Your mindset has changed. When your mindset changes, the way you think changes, the way you see things changes, the way you speak changes. And guess what? People begin to get attracted to you because everybody wants the positive people in their lives. Vision is crucial if you must achieve success. Vision is crucial if you must achieve personal growth. Vision is crucial if you must become a better version of you. You can't do without it. And vision gives you access to life. I had said that in another way before, because as a man thinks in his heart, so it is. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. What you say to yourself, you become. Without a vision, people perish. So if you don't have vision, you don't have life. So vision number one gives you access to life. So think the right thoughts. Dream the right things. Dream big. You pay nothing for dreaming. So dream. Imagine yourself in that big house. Imagine yourself in that office. Imagine yourself being the CEO of that conglomerate. Imagine yourself solving problems. Imagine yourself standing on the global stage talking to world leaders. The more you see it, the more you become it. Another thing about vision is this: it gives you clarity. When you have clear vision, every day is mapped out. You don't wake up in the morning and wondering, what do I want to do today? It doesn't happen. You know why? You have clarity of thoughts. You know exactly what you want to do part time because you know where you are going. Your destination is clear. You know, like that lady I spoke with and I said, where do you want to be in 5 years? I said, 5 years from now. She has no direction. So she wake up in the morning and she'll play games. She wake up in the morning and she'll watch the movies. There's nothing that's going to ginger her, nothing's going to push her, nothing's going to want to get her up off her bed because she has no vision. When you have vision, you get clarity. Your life becomes directed at certain clear things. You are doing the right things at the right time with the right people, and you're getting the right results because you have the right vision. What else about vision? When you have a clear vision, you are motivated. Yes, you are motivated and you are inspired to move on. A clear vision will always propel you. It will keep you going. When you have a clear vision, trust me, you can't oversleep. That's the honest truth. With a clear vision, you can't oversleep. Your vision will wake you up in the wee hours of the morning, and ideas are going to drop in on how to achieve that vision. Strategies will come, and you wake up in the morning full of ideas of what to do. You say, how come you think these things through? Oh, it's birthed on the altar of vision. So yes, it helps you get motivated and stay inspired. What else about vision? It keeps you focused. And trust me, you are able to prioritize. Will you watch movies? Yes, you will watch movies, but at the right time. Will you play games? Yes, you will play games, but at the right times. You are able to prioritize. You're not a jack of all trades, master in none. You're able to do the right things at the right time. What else? You're able to take the right decisions. When you have a clear vision, decision making is easy. You're not wondering, should I not? If I do this, no, you know where you're going. So to take the decision is easier. You are able to make clear decision. And I love this one. Another benefit of having a clear vision, you're able to innovate. You are creative. Ideas just come in. They pop in, you get them on, you move on, and you are happy. And guess what? You're not just happy. Your world is happy because you're adding value to your world. So how do you develop a vision? First and foremost, set time aside to be in your own space. You can't develop a clear vision in the midst of noise. That's the place of meditation. Set time aside to be with yourself. Set time aside to be with you. And when you are with you, what are you doing? Just dreaming. Just still the old voice around you. Leave the noise alone and just dream. What do I want to become? Where do I want to be? Who is my role model? Who is that person that I admire? What's the person doing right or wrong that I want to learn from? And as you sit down meditating, ideas flowing, don't meditate alone. Be with a piece of paper and a biro. The faintest pencil is still better than the sharpest of brains. You can forget. So as the ideas come in, write them down. They look too big, write it down. They look stupid, write it down. They don't even seem to make sense, write it down. Just dump everything that comes to your mind, dump it on paper. Write them down. Still in that place of meditation, go through them again. Look through it. Which one aligns with your core values? Which one will you love to be like? Which one will you love to do? I sit down looking through these things again and again. You will cancel some out. Some will become more real to you. Some will jump on you and they say, that's it. And just click to it. I was talking to somebody some time back. We're talking about vision, life, what you want to become, all of those life issues. And she asked a question, said, as a 5-year-old, as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, as a toddler, what did you want to become? And I'm like, that's a question. So the truth of the matter is this. Many times, the true us has been shut down by life. So I said, I want to be an ace broadcaster. And someone says, broadcaster, you don't even make money. Don't ever think of, better become a doctor. Broad what? Don't ever let me hear that media doesn't make money. Better become a doctor. And before you know what's happening, you're reading the sciences, you're becoming a doctor, and you say, I'm not fulfilled. Do you actually want to be a broadcaster? But life has shut it down. Now you're a doctor, and I said, but I really don't like this thing I'm doing. I like helping people, but it's just not it. Sometimes in that quiet moment of meditation, the uniqueness of yourself comes again to life. That you that has been shut down years ago, decades ago, comes back to life. That thing that gives you that spark just jumps up again. You're like, this is it. I'm able to re-navigate your life again. So to get it right, first of all, take time with yourself, make time, meditate, leave the phones, leave the movies, leave the jokes, leave the friends, come into a space with you and have that time with yourself. What else do you need to do? Remember I said, write it down. Then begin to set goals. Okay, so this is where I'm going. This is what I love. This resonates with me. This just gets me going. This lights the fire in me. This gets the tickle back. Okay, so how do I get it done? Write down your goals. What do I need to do? How will I make it happen? Then if you can, as you write them down, keep putting them together until you can develop what I call a value statement, a vision statement. Something that you can say again and again and again to yourself. Remember, without a vision, the people perish. If you don't have where you are going, You go wherever the tides throw you. Don't be at the mercy of the tides. Take control of your life by taking control of your own vision. Now, when your eyes can see, when your vision is clear, what are the benefits? Number one, personal growth. Because you become a better version of yourself on a daily basis. You know why? You are doing things that make you better. Number two thing that comes as an offshoot of having a clear vision is professional success, because you're then able to study right. You're not learning media today, tomorrow how to be a doctor, day after tomorrow customer service. Then, oh, I like this thing about acting. Let's go acting. You're just everywhere, jack of all trade, master. No. You're able to stay focused. You're able to sharpen your skill right, and you're getting better by the day. You're becoming a better version of yourself. Professional success. What else? You are innovative. You're the solution provider in that space. You just automatically come up with ideas. How do you think of things like that? Because you are in your space and you are developing yourself, and then you are able to also inspire others. Without a vision, you can't lead another. It will be the blind leading the blind. Gutter is around the corner. But when you have clear vision, you're able to lead another person. You're able to help another person. You're able to make another person a better version of themselves. And before you know what is happening, you are raising people who are in turn raising others. And you have a community of leaders, community of passionate people who are going somewhere, community of visionary people. It can start with you. So, what are you saying? Start working on yourself from today. If you have a clear vision, I celebrate you. Help somebody else develop one. If you don't have, you can start it today. Take time out with yourself. Thank God for the public holiday. Find time to just be with yourself. Ask yourself soul-searching questions, and as you get the answers, write them down. Start the journey today. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait till tomorrow. Today is the best day to start. Yes, it would have been better you started about 30, 40 years ago, but the next best time to start is now. Don't waste it. Thank you, every single person that has been with me on this journey today. Thank you so much, everyone. In spite of my gadgets, I wanted to misbehave. I believe we've had a good time today. I look forward to seeing you next week, Monday, in another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. And I'm looking forward to the month of May, particularly. I have a package for you in May. You don't want to miss it. But before we get to May, we still have next week to go. So join me next week, Monday, another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. But remember, like the video, share it, let somebody out there know that there is something called Knocks to Nuggets. And for those that will watch thereafter, thank you so much for giving me a share of your time. I am just because you are. Until I see you next week, Monday, in another edition of Knocks to Nuggets, remember, if you can think it, you can be it, and you can have it. And as always, together we win. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now.